As you probably heard by now, David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant is official for March 25th at the MGM in Las Vegas. And I'm going to be real with y'all. Out of all these fights, all these good fights, all these big fights we getting in the first half of this year, Tank Ryan, NUA Cool Boy, I know nobody really care about this fight, but it's supposed to be a good fight. It's a good fight on paper, but we don't really care. But I'm gonna throw it in there anyway. Lomachenko and Haney, all these fights, in my opinion, this one got the biggest chance of being the fight of the year. This is truly a 50-50 fight, and right now I'm gonna go against the grain, and I'm gonna go with Caleb Plant in this one. You know, a lot of people sleeping on Caleb Plant. I like Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant by far is going to be the best fighter that David Benavidez has fought so far in his career. But we can't say the same with Caleb Plant because he already been in there with Canelo. So Caleb Plant has fought the better competition. Caleb Plant is the slicker boxer. He can box. He's quicker than Benavidez. And like I said, he been there with the better competition so far. He been in there with Canelo. He got that experience. They both been in there with Anthony Durrell. Anthony Durrell was winning some rounds against David Benavidez. He ain't really win no rounds with Caleb Plant. And then Caleb Plant knocked him out. So the common opponent they got, we could say Caleb Plant looked a little better. David ain't look bad. He looked good too. But we could say Caleb just looked a little better. Even though it was a couple years later, so you could add that in there too, saying Durrell wasn't the same fighter, but still. But what it's going to come down to is how Caleb handles the pressure. We know David come to fight every fight. He don't play no games. He going to be on Caleb ass from the opening bell. That's how David fight every fight. He come out and he pressures his opponent. So it's going to be on Caleb how he handles that pressure. I didn't really like how he handled it in the Canelo fight. If he would have fought more confident in the Canelo fight, let his hands go more, all he was really throwing was the jab. If he would have landed some more right hands, some hooks, mix that up some more, let his hands go more, just give him more shit to think about overall, I think he could have did way better than he did in that fight with Canelo. And he won 11 rounds with him. He didn't do bad at all. He won a few rounds. But I just didn't like how he was fighting. It was like he was fighting real anxious. He wasn't really fighting confident. But he has that experience now, so hopefully he knows how to deal with that pressure. Because David's going to be on him the whole fight. That's just what it is. David going to be on him the whole fight, pressuring him just like, well, more than Canelo, actually. Canelo comes forward, but he don't throw a lot of punches. David going to be coming forward, and he going to be throwing a lot of punches too. So it's going to be on Caleb how he deals with that pressure. He can't be on his bike the whole fight. He gonna have to exchange a little bit with David Benavidez. But like I said, I think this gonna be a better fight than people think. This got the potential to be the fight of the year. People sleeping on Caleb Plant. I think David might even be sleeping on him. And to be real, we gonna keep it 100 over here. Y'all know we gotta keep that shit 100. I think everybody's sleeping on him just because he a white boy. You know, everybody be betting on Caleb Plant because he white. But he can fight for real. Caleb nice, yo. He can really fight. So this is going to be a good-ass fight. And another reason it's going to be a good fight is because it's real smoke here. They really don't like each other. You know, David always calling him a bitch and a white boy and all that, pussy, all that. And you know Caleb be talking his shit back, calling him fat and all that other shit. So they really don't like each other. So they gonna be going at it. And I don't know if somebody gonna get knocked out. You know, David can end the fight at any moment. Well, he don't really got that one punch knockout power. He usually breaks people down with his pressure and his combinations. And Caleb ain't the biggest puncher, but we just saw in his last fight, if he catch you, he can put you out. It ain't no game. But like I said, it all depends on how he deal with that pressure. So I could see it going either way. I could see David breaking him down with the pressure and getting him out of there late. Or I could see Caleb doing his thing, boxing, being slick, and getting a decision over David. But for me right now, personally, I'm going to roll with Caleb Plant just because he's the slicker boxer and he already been in there with high-level competition in Canelo. But that's what I got for y'all. I'm out.